two different sets of controls can help display trending detail. And the first one we will cover in this video is the spark chart. Drag a spark chart onto our screen. Now, as you might imagine, the first thing we want to do is link it to a tag. By default, we are shown a 1 hour duration on the spark chart. And we do have the time span picker over to the left. We can adjust the duration. Let's bump this out to an 8-hour time span. We can also change the color and choose whether or not to display scaling. If scaling is enabled, the scales are automatically set based on the values displayed, but we do have the scale min and max feature if you want to change the defaulted scales. Go ahead and move my spark chart to the top of the application. And there is another way to trend data, and this one's pretty cool. If we leave the edit mode and take a look at our application, what we can do is hover over a control, for example, this donut gauge, and it shows us the tag path for that particular item. Now, if we double click on the control, it will open a new trend chart of that tag. The new window that opens will follow the default preferences that we've set up under our user preferences. I'll close out of this trend chart. And finally, the last way to trend data on an application is going to be very familiar to you. We'll go back into the edit mode, and what we can do is grab a trend graph and add it to our screen. We can embed one or multiple trend graph controls directly onto the screen of the application, and you're only limited by the amount of space you have available to display the data. What you can do is load previously saved charts or create new charts through the trend graph control, and you can add trends on the fly. All the properties we touched on during the Axiom Trend Chart Basics course on the Canary Academy and the Trend Chart menu are all available as well.